Hey, this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. I wanted to go through a great exercise that you can do for your shoulder. It ends up helping the shoulder when it comes to lubricating the joint, loosening it up, dynamically stretching the joint, and working the stabilizing muscles in the shoulder. And what it's called is head circles. And I'll get Donna Lee to demonstrate the exercise. So you start off with the ball out, not too far in front of you, a little bit closer. That ends up being the starting position. And then you move the ball to one side, and it's almost like with your right forearm, you're kind of like cutting your hair. And then you bring the ball behind you, and you let it hang a little bit so it ends up stretching your shoulder a little bit, and then you end up moving to the other side. So this elbow's close and coming out in front, this forearm is kind of cutting your hair, and then you end up coming back in the middle. So it ends up being like a 4-step exercise, and you don't do the exercise this slow, but I just want to kind of break it down, and we'll go through it slowly one more time. So out front, nice and close, then you're coming out to the side, so we end up working on that shoulder with almost like full flexion, which is good. With the elbow being tucked in, we're working on the stabilizers in the shoulder, and with the arm above, we're working on the stabilizers. Bringing the ball behind, we're really dynamically stretching that shoulder, working the mid-back muscles and those shoulder blade muscles, and stretching out the lats. And then we end up going to the other side, we're activating the lats, scapular muscles, shoulder blade muscles, and that opposite side, working on dynamically stretching that shoulder, and then coming back out in front. And now I'll get Donna Lee to kind of go through the exercise in like full speed, so kind of combining all those 4 steps. Good. Behind, cutting the hair out in front, and then coming out in front. And then she can end up doing it, so you're not just doing it one direction, you'd end up doing the opposite direction as well. Good. Let it hang behind a little bit. Coming to the other side, you're cutting the hair, and you're coming out in front. Perfect. So you can end up doing it a number of times. What I'll end up getting people to do to start off with is, like I did, the 4 steps, or breaking it down into 4 steps. Then we try to bring those 4 steps together, and then we can end up going quicker and kind of combining those 4 steps. You can end up doing the exercise with like a medicine ball, you can end up doing the exercise with a dumbbell, and a lot of people end up utilizing it with a kettlebell. So if you have something that has a little bit of weight that you can put in your hands that you can move around, you can end up doing the exercise with. But make sure you end up going in both directions, because it ends up targeting the shoulder and mid-back and scapular muscles in a different way. So next time you end up doing like your upper body workout, give this exercise a go. It's a nice exercise to do before you end up doing your upper body workout. So this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. Make sure to swing by exercisesforinjuries.com, enter in your injury or pain. There's a good chance to have an article, video, or an interview that'll help you overcome your injury or pain. Secondly, if you're watching this on YouTube, head up above, hit subscribe. What that'll do is every couple days you'll get a video where I talk about tips and tricks on overcoming injury or pain. Thirdly, head down below, hit like, and leave me a question or comment. So this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com saying take care and bye-bye.